Okay guys, I'm back. It's Memorial Day. Don't have work today, so I got lots of work on this to do. I didn't work at all yesterday because I was just beat. So today I've got my holes cut in that back panel. You can see it's not. I don't have it. I still have to take it out. But today I've also done Dynamat along the whole back wall. And then I also have my other rack mounted for my clean sweep. And then I've also had did my ground. There's my powers attached, and my ground is attached, and it's right there. So it's nice short, and it's on bare metal underneath there, so it's nice. Then I went ahead and hooked up, or not hooked up, but cleaned up my, if I could focus, cleaned up my speaker wires. This is my front right, and my speaker wire came with this nice like thing on it to separate the positive and negative. So I put those on, and those will go real nice, and they'll go into their spots underneath there. I have these small gauge wire here. This is the red wire is my 12 volt for my clean sweep. The guys at JL Audio said I can run power straight from like here using this as like a distribution block, because they said the clean sweep doesn't take that much power. So I can use my ground, my power, and my remote straight from here. So I got my ground, or here's my power, here's my ground, and this is my remote for my clean sweep. And I got them running over here on the other side. And then this is the ignition wire from behind the head unit, and that runs into like this pipe right here, which is actually runs along the whole back side. So I just fed these wires, it's hollow, so I just fed the wires through. You can see they're right there going, and then they go into this next one all the way up, and they come out right here. Then I'll just hook those up to the four prong adapter on the clean sweep. Sorry if you can't hear me, there's a fan, it's really hot. And then of course these are my inputs from my head units. There's my rack mount for... Alright guys, my last thing for today was mounting my fuse holder. As you can see, I got it mounted right there. There was an existing hole in the edge of the battery thing there, so I just found a bolt that I had laying around and bolted it on there. And then I put, the holder isn't really sturdy. It would probably pop out if you were driving around. So I just zip tied it around, and you know, I put a little bit of electric tape on the connections just to make sure no water really gets in there. And then when I'm ready to power it, it'll run to right here. But for now I just have it taped off because I'm not powering it, just and then zip tied right there. But then again, here, let's see if I can get a better shot of where I have it coming out of. Yeah, right there. So it goes right into the cab and right back to. Here's another shot of all the Dynamat I put on the back before you can really see. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And it wasn't too hard. I had a rolling pin in my garage, or my kitchen, that I just used to just roll it on there pretty much, and it was easy. So that's it. And then once I get my clean sweep, I can hook everything up. See you guys. Okay guys, after much dilemma, I got this damn thing to power up. Okay, so we're all hooked up right here. Negative's on, power's on. We'll go around here. It's very crude right now, but it works just for the time being to power up. So here's my 12 volt power. This one down here. Here's my remote running up. Speakers. My remote runs to there, and there's a 4-prong adapter on the clean sweep. And then there's a ground. There's a 12 volt which runs back to here, and it's basically, I'm using this as a ground distribution block. The guys at JL Audio said I could do that. So I got my ground to my clean sweep going to here too, and my 12 volt power going to my clean sweep here, and then my remote also coming from the clean sweep to power this, to turn it on. And then I've also got these guys down here, which I'm going to use as just like, they're just like you know, male-female connectors, just because it's so hard to get my hands under here. There's not a lot of room. So I'm just going to put those on each speaker wire. I might lose some signal quality, but really, this is 12 gauge. I'm going to a 16. I should be fine. I'm not going to worry about it. All right. So zoom out a little bit. Let's see. Let's do a test. Moment of truth. Oh, and then also, here's my new remote. This was going to my head unit, behind the head unit. Didn't work. So I'm gonna try to get in there as best I can. You can see I have a jumper going to fuse number 38, and that is like accessory delay, power windows, stuff like that. And then that just hooks right directly to my remote wire, which runs back to the units. Okay. Test. Key in. Oh yeah, we got green lights. We got green lights. That's good. I'll be back later. You can see all the Dynamat I put on. It's not the most professional Dynamat in the world, but it'll do good for my purposes, and that's it. Oh, actually I've got more. I'm gonna show you. Sorry if this makes you dizzy. I got my sub box the other day. I got it partially put together, just sitting over here in the corner. There's my sub, 10-inch sub. It's already wired inside and it's already screwed in there. So that'll be ready to go when I'm ready to plug things in. All right. And that's all I got for now. I'll be back later when I got things running a little smoother. See ya. All right, guys. Yep, that's music you hear. Got it all hooked up. Just testing it, playing with the frequencies. Got it on really low right now. Only thing I can't get is the subwoofer channel to. I can't set my input sensitivity. I'm gonna have to play with it for a while because I couldn't get any voltage out of it for some reason. I don't know. But I'm kind of tired, so I might be overlooking something. But it's not the cleanest setup, but it'll do for me. You can just see how I have everything ran. And that'll obviously go under the seat when I'm ready. Yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. Okay, guys, last and final video. It's been a few days, but been kind of busy, but I got everything done, pretty much buttoned up. Here we go. Here is where I mounted my subwoofer control. It's a nice silver knob, so it blends in nicely. I like this. I like the spot of it. Pretty good. And then my master control for the clean sweep, I mounted right there. It's black, so it blends in kind of nicely there as well. And it's a nice, comfortable position because I rest my hand. I rest my hand right there on the, console, and it's right there perfectly. I've got the mat back here, all pretty much put back on. Well, yeah, it is put back on. And you can see all the Dynamat behind there. But it turned out pretty well. I'm very pleased. It sounds really, really good. I ran my cords for the switches up front. I ran this switch, or not switch, I guess it's a knob. I ran it with my, you can actually see it. It's behind there, it goes up and over and down and through that channel over there. Same with the knob for that one, I ran it through the channel on that side. And then fed it through the dash. There was plenty of room to get it to here, and then there was plenty of room to get that one to there. There's like another 3 foot of it coiled up underneath there. I'm not going to play it because it probably won't sound good on here. I've got my subwoofer installed. Sorry if it's dark, but I got this box from what was the name? Super Crew Sounds. It sits under there nice. Sounds really good. I like the way it turned out. It adds a nice, sub into it. It's our sub. I'm really tired. It adds a nice subwoofer sound, bass sound into the music. And that's about it. I'm going to show you a quick shot of the engine compartment. And then that'll be it for this video. Another thing I worked on today was coloring the edges of my taillights. You can see they are black, not clear. I just got some touch-up paint from the dealer. It was like 10 bucks. And painted it. And then filled the gap with black silicone so that the paint isn't exposed. It turned out really good. It's kind of tedious. I used a whole bottle of the paint, this touch-up paint. You could probably, and it's totally gone. I mean, I was planning to do that one up there too, but it ended up not having enough paint. So if you plan on doing this yourself, get the touch-up paint. You're gonna need 2 bottles to do both taillights and that third brake up there. But it turned out good, and I'm very happy about them. So, but yeah. I'll just take a quick shot at the engine compartment because I cleaned up the wires in there as well. You can see this loom is my power cable. I put loom on it so it kind of blends in a little better. I've got it switched, or not switched, hooked up right there. And it runs along here underneath there. There's my fuse, and it runs to the firewall. And that's it. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm by no means a professional audio installer, but I did pretty good on this system, and I've impressed a few of my friends. So, alright guys, later on.